Monday, December 17, 1883. It was about 8 o'clock in the morning. Sri Ramakrishna was in his room with M. when Dr. Madhu arrived and sat down beside the master on the small couch. He was an elderly man and full of wit. He used to visit the master when the latter felt indisposed. Master, the whole thing, in a nutshell, is that one must develop ecstatic love for Satchidananda. What kind of love? How should one love God? Gauri used to say that one must become like Sita to understand Rama. Like Bhagavati, the Divine Mother, to understand Bhagavan, Shiva. One must practice austerity, as Bhagavati did, in order to attain Shiva. One must cultivate the attitude of Prakriti in order to realize Purusha, the attitude of a friend, a handmaid, or a mother. I saw Sita in a vision. I found that her entire mind was concentrated on Rama. She was totally indifferent to everything: her hands, her feet, her clothes, her jewels. It seemed that Rama had filled every bit of her life and she could not remain alive without Rama. Yes, sir. She was mad with love for Rama. Master. Mad. That's the word. One must become mad with love in order to realize God. But that love is not possible if the mind dwells on woman and gold. Sex life with a woman. What happiness is there in that? The realization of God gives 10 million times more happiness. Gauri used to say that when a man attains ecstatic love of God, all the pores of the skin, even the roots of the hair, become like so many sexual organs. And in every pore the aspirant enjoys the happiness of communion with the Atman. One must call on God with a longing heart. One must learn from the Guru how God can be realized. Only if the Guru himself has attained perfect knowledge can he show the way. A man gets rid of all desires when he has perfect knowledge. He becomes like a child 5 years old. Sages like Dattatreya and Jadabharata had the nature of a child. One hears about them, but there were many others like them that the world doesn't hear about. Master. Yes. The Janani gets rid of all desire if any is left. It does not hurt him. At the touch of the philosopher's stone the sword is transformed into gold. Then that sword cannot do any killing. Just so, the Janani keeps only a semblance of anger and passion. They are anger and passion only in name and cannot injure him. Yes, sir. The Janani goes beyond the 3 gunas. As you say, he is not under the control of any of the gunas: sattva, rajas, or tamas. All these 3 are so many robbers, as it were. Master. Yes. One must assimilate that. In this world there are perhaps not more than 3 or 4 men of perfect knowledge. Master. Why do you say that? One sees many holy men and sannyasis in the monasteries of Upper India. Well, I too can become a sannyasi like one of those. The master fixed his gaze on and said, by renouncing everything? What can a man achieve unless he gets rid of Maya? What will a man gain by merely being a sannyasi, if he cannot subdue Maya? Both remained silent a few minutes. Sir, what is the nature of the divine love transcending the 3 gunas? Master. Attaining that love, the devotee sees everything full of spirit and consciousness. To him, Krishna is consciousness. And his sacred abode is also consciousness. The devotee, too, is consciousness. Everything is consciousness. Very few people attain such love. Dr. Madhu. The love transcending the 3 gunas means, in other words, that the devotee is not under the control of any of the gunas. Master. Smiling. Yes. That's it. He becomes like a child 5 years old, not under the control of any of the gunas. The master was resting after his noon meal. Mani Malik arrived and saluted him. Sri Ramakrishna remained lying on the couch and said a word or two to Mani. Mani, I hear you visited Kashab Sen. Master. Yes. How is he now? Mani. He hasn't recovered to any extent from his illness. Master. I found him to be very rajasic. I had to wait a long time before I could see him. The master sat up on the couch and continued his conversation with the devotees. Master. 2M. I became mad for Rama. I used to walk about carrying an image of Ramlala given to me by a monk. I bathed it, fed it, and laid it down to sleep. I carried it wherever I went. I became mad for Ramlala. Quote,